We're young. I think one of the biggest thing is our youth are 6'7", 6'8", so that's a good thing. I think for the first year since I've been at AUM, we're carrying 18 guys on our roster, which is probably the biggest team we've had since I've been here. So I think we're a lot deeper. I think we're balancing out eight guards, nine guards, and seven big guys. So we're a lot deeper than what we have been in the past. I think my first 2 years we only had 10 players, 11 players at the most. So it's been exciting to have a lot of guys, especially with injuries and things that do occur in practice. You're able to put a guy right in and keep practice going. From the newcomers, we're hoping, really our, Aaron Brooks, who's a freshman from Smith Station, very talented, can play the forward position, can play the guard position. But just making that transition from high school to college is what we're kind of, being patient about. Antoine Pitts is another guy, played at Auburn High School, really has a big upside, really a great defender, but, at 6'7", 6'8", he definitely can be a mismatch for us in our conference. And then O.J. Merriweather, who's 6'8", long, kind of a shot blocker, athlete. So we're really hoping that our three freshmen grow up real fast. But at the same time, our transfer guys, Kenneth Keefe is a guy that sat out last year. So we're expecting a lot out of him out of the guard position just because he sat last year and he learned the program, learned the system. So we're hoping this year, being healthy, he can come in and make an impact right away.
I believe Doremus and Taylor were two of the leading scorers on the team. Just to talk about what they've learned in the offseason, what they bring coming back.
Well, the one thing I've noticed, they've gotten a lot stronger. They've definitely have hit the weight room since last year, and I'm sure after 19 losses last year, they kind of got beat down, and they played a lot of minutes. I mean, they played 40 minutes practically every game last year, and it's kind of exciting this year to know that they won't have to be a 40-minute guy. So. To be able to have some guys come off the bench to help them get breathers and, keep their legs fresh, I think will help us for the long haul. Reagan Eubanks is definitely a guy that we missed last year just with his leadership. He's definitely a great basketball player, a great student athlete. So just to have his maturity and leadership out on the court, I think will help Desmond and Doremus and Darian, who really last year I think we're missing that leadership. So I think just to have those three back as a guard and nucleus is really good for us. And we're hoping, Chandler and, Cameron Hornbuckle, who are kind of our energy guys, our athletes around the basket, can bring that energy and play defense and rebound and be athletic guys that we need in this conference.
What does it mean to you to get like a full conference schedule and more importantly a full home conference schedule?
It means a lot because I think last year we felt like truck drivers. I really felt like we played better on the road last year just because we had 22 road games and maybe 6 home games. So sometimes last year we came home and we didn't have the energy as we're being at home. So, to be able to play 11 home games this year and especially to have some early home games in the first semester, I think is going to help us a lot. But I think last year it kind of prepared us for this conference schedule this year. We played Florida Southern, Kentucky Wesleyan, St. Leo, some teams that have been to the NCAA tournament. So hopefully my guys would take, some of that experience and take it over to this year, understanding, type of caliber of schools we're playing day in and day out.